work out. When have you ever seen me run? Never, right? Why would I work out? What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. I am Iamshakeyashawntay, a fitness professional as well as a new mom. If you're new here, welcome. I create content all around fitness, lifestyle, and mom talk. If that is something that you're interested in, then make sure you subscribe down below and hit the notification bell so you don't miss videos like this with me. And also follow me on Instagram because that's where I ask what you guys want to see today, and you guys said my fitness story. So that is what we're going to be talking about today as I get ready. If you want to see this look and talk about my fitness story with me, then keep on watching. So I did do my brows off camera to save us some time, and FYI, I am not a makeup artist. I don't care to be one. This is just what I do and works for me on an everyday basis. And also, disclaimer, I broke my nail, so don't stare at it. It's there. I know. I talk with my hands, so you're gonna see it. Second disclaimer. All the products that I do use also will be linked down below to help you guys out if you do want to purchase it, buy it, or anything like that. If I can't find the links, I will link it. If I cannot, I'll just list what I used. For brows, I did use just a pencil and then LA Girl Pro Concealer. Guys, I went through like 6 different transformations, and I'm gonna have photos along the side throughout the video so you can see what I mean. In the beginning, guys, I was not your typical girl who came from a fitness family, military background, nothing. I was a shy girl, the nerd who liked to be on student council, and that is it. I did not play sports. I was not active. I was also the girl who almost failed gym because I would purposely not bring my gym clothes so I didn't have to participate in gym. It was that bad. I hated sweating. I hated anything that made me run, get out of breath. I hated it. Didn't want anything to do with it. So as to my surprise and a lot of my family's surprise, when I became a personal trainer, they're like, you? What? You like to work out? You got to talk to people. You know that, right? And I'm like, yeah, I love it. It's fine. I was super petite, super thin. I had no curves. I thought I was thick, but your girl had no curves. And by the way, my face is already prepped and primed. So I'm just going to go into my foundation. Okay. I got in a relationship with who is now my husband. If I look down, guys, it's my mirror. I gained happy weight in my relationship, and then I went off to college, and then I gained the freshman 15, but your girl gained the freshman 30. Okay, it was 30 pounds on top of the happy relationship weight, and then to top it off, I got on birth control. Your girl went and got on Depo. And at the time, I didn't see an issue because I was naturally thin in high school. So I wanted to gain weight. I wanted to be thick. So gaining the weight didn't bother me for a while until it just kept going. So I went to college. I was 130. I'm trying to insert a picture for you guys to see. I was 130. And when I finished my first year, going into my second year, I was 160. And I could not believe I had let myself get that size. And for me, it wasn't bad. But I was definitely heavy. I couldn't fit my old clothes. And that's when, you know, your depression starts to set in. You're self-conscious about your body. So I started to struggle mentally with the extra weight and not being able to fit my clothes. So I would express it to, I'm gonna say my husband because he's my husband now. I would express it to my husband, and he was an athlete in high school. So to him, it was like, just work out, you'll be fine. And me, I'm like, work out? When have you ever seen me run? Never, right? Why would I work out? Every time you see me in gym class, what was I doing? I was sitting down. I was sitting my butt down. Okay, so he told me that I should start just going to the gym with him. So I started to go to the gym with him, and it was okay. I liked it. I did. It was a release. I saw small changes, nothing major. I saw really small changes, and I was still eating whatever I wanted, guys. Whatever I wanted. So I wasn't really seeing the results I thought I should see. So I stopped doing it, and I became more depressed. Eventually, I had to get on antidepressants because between the weight gain and the birth control, which was making me gain weight, but I didn't want to get off the birth control, my moods, I was all over the place. So I took the recommendation and I got on antidepressants. They made me sick, gave me headaches, but they did start to level me out. Eventually, I got to the point where I was severely depressed. And I was depressed about my weight. It wouldn't go anywhere. And then I felt like I had to get off my birth control in order to lose weight, but I didn't want to be off birth control either. So I was dealing with like a mental battle. I had left college. My husband joined the military, so we moved away from home. California. Love California. It's my second home. I would play with the idea of being a trainer and stuff like that. I would train like his friends and stuff, and it was fun. I would train with him. It was fun. And I was like, I could be a trainer. I could be a trainer. But it was just a thought at that time. I didn't really take myself serious. I was more into interior design and I wanted to do that instead of fitness. So that's what I was focusing on. And then fitness was just an afterthought. I was maintaining a good weight, not a great weight, but a good weight. And I was okay with that. But I started to develop bad habits as far as like partying and drinking. And so anything the progress I've made before I got to California was slowly going away. He was deployed. Once he got back, I was expressing to him how depressed I was. And at this time I had got off of antidepressants. I did not need them anymore. Fitness was helping me in that way of like being an outlet. Even though I wasn't seeing changes, I was going because it made me feel good. When he got back, I was back in that state of mind and I was like, I think I'm gonna get back on it. And he's like, no, let's just start working out again. And he challenged me to run a half a mile every other day because I didn't run. And so he would go to the gym with me and we would just run. We would run every other day. And we would do a half a mile and I would die. I died every time. But at the end of the week, I weighed myself, as most people do when you first start a fitness journey. You obsess over it. And I weighed myself at the end of the week and I was down 10 pounds. Knowing now, guys, is water weight. Most of it was water weight, okay? I know that now. But at that time, that was all the motivation I needed. So I went to him. I was super happy. I was like, I'm down 10 pounds. I could do this, whatever. And I became a cardio bunny. So now we're on my second transformation. I went from skinny to hefty, okay? And then now I'm trying to lose weight and I became a cardio bunny. So now I'm in my skinny phase. I would do cardio day in and day out. I would not pick up weights. I wouldn't do anything like that. I wasn't really into weightlifting. I didn't really know what I was doing. So I just stuck to cardio. So much cardio. And I lost a lot of weight. I got down from 200 all the way to, I want to say, back down to almost 160-ish. And I hated it. At that moment, I realized I did not want to be skinny. I did not like my body skinny. And this is not to anybody who's skinny. If that's your goal, that's your goal. But for me, I feel like skinny didn't fit me. And I was upset because I had put in all this time and effort of being super snatched and skinny and small. It was a rave. Everybody wants to be skinny. But I quickly found out that I did not. I did not care to be small. I did not care to be skinny. So then that's when I got into weightlifting and researching how I can get my muscle tone back because I had lost all of it. I became what they call skinny fat. I show pictures where I was skinny, but I had no shape to me. I had absolutely nothing. And so I did a lot of research and I started to train with weights, and y'all, I've never looked back. I've never looked back. I love weightlifting. That's my specialty. Even to this day, I weightlift. I barely do cardio. That began my third transformation, from being super tiny to curvy, back to being curvy and fit. Once I found my happy place, which was training with weights and seeing the results that I was getting, I went to school to be a trainer. I just knew this is what I wanted to do. The happiness, y'all, that I found in training was unmatched. And I'm happy to say that I've never been on antidepressants again, and I contributed all to training and working out. It changed my life, and I wanted to be that for other women who felt like they didn't have a happy place, or they didn't know where to go and stuff like that. I want to show them that fitness is your friend. Don't be scared of it. Don't run away from it. Yeah, in the beginning, everybody hates it in the beginning. You don't want to be sore. You don't want to be in pain. The consistency, the dedication it takes, it's a lot. But it flows into every aspect of your life, and I am proof of that. And I just want to show women it's not that bad. It is light at the end of the tunnel, I promise. After I went to school, I became a certified personal trainer and immediately started training people, mostly women. I only train women now, if you do care. I only train women. I'm going to show pictures, and this was probably one of my favorite phases of my journey, is when I started to bulk up, but I still maintained a smaller waist, but I did gain a lot of size in my lower half, and my arms was definitely more defined. I liked this stage. Food, it was fine, but I was still able to eat all the carbs and stuff like that. And I'm gonna get to that because I did end up going back to school to become a certified fitness nutrition specialist. So I know what to eat, I know what to fuel my body, and that's where these results came from. And then I had to move again. So we moved to Atlanta, and that is where I reside now. So once we moved here, I didn't have the gym and the access that I had before. So I started to do home workouts and HIIT workouts. If you're not familiar with HIIT, it's high intensity interval training. And I was doing that to keep my body fat percentage down, but also to maintain my muscle mass. Because if you don't use the muscles that you're putting on, your body will get rid of it. It don't need it. So I had to stay active, and I had to still activate those muscles so my body would keep them. So I found myself doing a lot of body weight HIIT workouts and lightweight workouts to maintain my muscle mass. And in that process, because now at that time I was nutrition certified, my diet was on point, and I was doing HIIT and recovering properly. And that is the leanest I have got. I'm gonna try to show you guys. I had got super lean, and I liked it. I did. It's my second favorite phase. But in that process of not lifting as heavy as I was before, I lost some size, which I wasn't a fan of. But I was able to see more cuts and definition during that phase. And that was fine. That was fine with me. And I maintained that for about 2 years. And then I got pregnant in 2020. I got pregnant with my baby, and I gained a lot of weight, and it was a mental hassle for me. Even as a trainer who knows the body fluctuates, I gained 60 pounds in my pregnancy. I am not ashamed to say it because I have a beautiful, healthy baby girl. But I did gain 60 pounds in my pregnancy, and I wasn't able to work out during my pregnancy because of the discomfort. So I was not that fortunate person who trains throughout their whole pregnancy. No, that was not me. I craved sugar. I craved everything that I have conditioned myself not to crave or want. I craved and I ate. Typically, most people, 4 to 6 weeks, you get cleared by your doctor to start performing lighter activities and working out, going back to your regimen. Mine was 8 to 10 weeks because I did not heal. I understand. Everybody is different. Everybody's process is different. Everybody heals differently, and I just didn't heal like I thought I would. So I had to wait, unfortunately. But at 8 weeks, I did start working out again, and my results are slow. And that's fine, because that's how you prevent loose skin. Lifting weights and taking it slow. And I started to do light workouts, body weight only. But that too, I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all and transparent. That was a mental struggle, because before becoming pregnant, you know, my cardio and my endurance was up there, my strength was up there. And then my first workout after giving birth, I about died. And there was no weights involved. I was barely doing anything, jumping, anything. It was super light, and I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it. It was very, very hard, and it showed. So I was super sad about it, super down about it. I was beating myself up, and to this day, even it's kind of hard. And I am 10 months postpartum, and I'm nowhere near where I felt I should be, but everybody's journey is different, and I have to just understand I had a different journey than those who snap back or worked out through their whole pregnancy. Bless you. Bless your heart. It was not me. So I have to just understand that the journey that I had is not those that I've seen. Right now, I am still a certified personal trainer. I'm also now certified in weight loss. I'm still in Atlanta. I'm still working on my postpartum journey. I'm creating a program right now that I am currently taking myself through that will be available very soon. You will know all this if you follow my Instagram. I'll wait. Go ahead. So if you follow my Instagram, you will be up to date with all of my programs that I'm putting out. You can see my daily workouts when I don't work out, my day-to-day life as a personal trainer. Also my encouragement, my motivation. You can work out with me if you choose to. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. One of the hardest things for me right now, postpartum, is definitely eating healthier. Like I said, during my pregnancy, I craved things that I normally wouldn't, and I gave in to those cravings. Live your life, mama, live your life. And I gave in to those cravings, but after pregnancy, I still have them. And it's hard for me to shake what I allowed myself to do for almost a year. I wasn't super hard on myself before I got pregnant, but during pregnancy, I just didn't give a fuck. I did not care. I ate whatever I wanted, how much I wanted. I had no radar, okay? None whatsoever. And I didn't care. Being transparent, also, again, I like cocktails. I like my wine. So going 9 months without my cocktails and stuff, once I had her, I was like, ooh, I want a cocktail. I want another cocktail. But also breastfeeding did help me, because I was very cautious of drinking even after pregnancy, because I was breastfeeding. So I rarely do it even now, because I'm still breastfeeding. Yeah, that's my struggle now, is eating. Working out, I'm back to working out. That is fine. I love the program that I'm creating. My body is starting to change. Happy about that. But when you're in the fitness industry and your body is basically your billboard, it's tough. You want to look a certain way all the time. You want to be your best all the time. And when you have a baby, you have to give yourself time and grace to get back to those points and be okay with that. And sometimes as a trainer or somebody in the fitness industry, it's very hard to have that grace and allow yourself that time. You spend years, guys, years learning your body, learning what works, what don't work, tweaking, getting to that point of being comfortable and elevating. And then when you get pregnant and you have your baby and you go back to the gym, you're like, I don't know this body. I have no idea what she likes, what works for her anymore. And that's what frustrated me the most after giving birth. It wasn't so much the strength I lost or my endurance that was lost. It was more so of my body was not mine. And that was hard to deal with when it's something that I took years to perfect. And so after pregnancy, doing certain exercises or certain workouts that normally my body would respond positively to, she was like, what you doing? Sit down. Calm down. And that was tough. That was tough for me. So right now I am learning post-pregnancy body and mommy body and learning what works for her. And it took a while for me to embrace this new journey and love this new journey. Even as a new mom, a regular person, not even a trainer, it was tough. It's still tough sometimes because I know where I've been, and to be so far from that, it's rough. Does not say I don't love being a mom, because it's the best fucking job I've ever had in my life. Right now, guys, I'm just putting my bronzer in my crease. No eyeshadow. I'm just gonna put some warmth up in there. Okay, that's all I'm doing. Nothing crazy. I'm not a makeup artist, remember. If I can give you tips of advice through all my journeys, my first one being, do not follow everything you see. Okay? Because I felt like I could have avoided my second journey of like becoming a cardio bunny and getting super skinny if I had just followed what I wanted to be. And sometimes that's not clear right away. It's not. You don't know until it happens. And that will happen to me. But if you have a clear idea of the body that you want and that you desire, do not be influenced by stuff you see on the media, because they are not you. And fitness takes a long time. Reaching goals takes a lot of time, dedication, and patience. Okay, so just imagine taking a year or something to reach a goal, and then in the end you don't even want it. That sucks, and I've been there. It sucks. And time is one thing, guys, we don't get back. It don't rewind. Nothing. So make sure you spend your time wisely. So if you have an idea in your mind of what you want, figure out how to get that, not what other people want you to have. Tip number one. That probably would have saved me a lot of time. Second, weight train. You will not get bulky. It does not do any of that. It actually enhances the body you already have. And that's why I love weightlifting and body recomposition. Love it. If you do just want to be skinny, I don't really know nobody who just wants to just be flat out skinny. But if that is your look, do it. Do it. You could be a cardio bunny if you choose to. But my second tip is for the strength of your muscles and longevity and training for life. I suggest you pick up some weights and keep your strength up. It will help you years and years down the line. It's not even about physique at this point or appearance. It's about health and working out for life, like literal life. Okay, so that's my second tip. Take it as you will. Also, guys, I did have a video about things that I wish I knew before I started training. You should go check it out after this. And yeah, see what I had to say about that. I got some tips in there for you too that some people might not agree with, even trainers, but go check it out. Third tip when you're on your fitness journey, and things I wish I knew, is support. Everybody won't support your journey. Everybody didn't understand why I lifted weights so much. They was like, why are you? But in my mind, I knew the body that I wanted. You get me? And the body that I wanted required those adjustments. And I went for it. Some people will not support your vision because they can't see your vision. And that's fine. It's not for them to see. It's for you to see. Understand that the support you get won't always be the support that you want. Also, fitness can be a lonely space because a lot of people don't understand fitness. A lot of times fitness isn't for everybody. And that's fine. But if it's for you, let it be for you. Your goals, people might not understand them. They might not understand why you want bolder shoulders. They might not understand why you want really big quads and be like Quadzilla. They might not understand that. And that's fine. As long as you want it and you understand it, go for it. So, tip number 4. And if you don't take anything from this, I want you to take everything from it. But if you don't take anything from it, enjoy the journey. Fall in love with the process. Because as I just stated to y'all, I went through six different journeys. And I'm still on a journey. It's never ending. That's why when we tell people, or fitness influencer, personal trainers, people in the fitness industry, when we say fitness is a lifestyle, it is, guys. It's not a quick fix. It's something that will constantly change. You will constantly want to evolve and things like that. Even when you just reach a certain goal and you just want to maintain, it's still a journey. It's not something that you just stop doing. So fall in love with the process, because if you fall in love with the process, the journeys won't matter. The setbacks won't matter because you enjoy doing it. It's fine. You know the goals will come. Take your time. Embrace it, because it will be up and down. It'll be a roller coaster. It's not linear, guys. Mine was, and that's fine. To even enjoy those results, I feel like you have to appreciate the process and love and enjoy the process, because you're going to reach that goal, and I can almost guarantee you 100% you're going to have another one. You're going to have another goal. And then there goes the process again. Just human nature. You're never going to get to a point and just be completely satisfied and not want to change anything or do anything. You're not. And so enjoy the journey. It's a process. But once I fell in love with the journey and stopped obsessing about the result, I felt like the result came faster. I felt like once I got it, it was that much sweeter. And yeah, that's my advice, guys. Sorry, can't talk and do my mascara. I'll be back in a second. Done. All right, y'all. And for lips, I'm just going to use the same pencil I use on my eyebrows, and I'm going to just outline my lips. I go in with like a gloss that has like a little spoolie thingy. And I actually use this to diffuse the line. I know a lot of people use their finger or a makeup brush. I literally just use this. And then I do a pop of color in the center. And now because it has a little bit of the gloss, it's easier to blend it. I'm not a setting spray type of girl. I do not set my face. I will set it though with a little powder, but I don't spray my face. Let me just set it. Bow. Press it in. And I like doing this too because it makes the highlight look a little bit more natural. Anyways, y'all don't care. I'm not a makeup artist, but that's what I do, okay? I have to put my molds back. Because I covered them with my foundation. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you. I hope you enjoyed it and getting ready with me and hearing about my fitness journey. If you are interested in more videos like this, then make sure you tell me down below. And also follow me on Instagram so you can follow all my fitness tips and workouts. And if you're looking for training, it is also down below and also on my Instagram. And with that being said, guys, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.